Thank you, Gabriel. Anyone who has recently been a part of the Kent State community knows that the image of the university is changing. When Dr. Warren comes to campus, she will be in charge of maintaining the image of the new Kent State, while confronting stereotypes and image issues from the past. Issues like backpack campus, low student standards, taunts like can't read, can't write, and of course, May 4th. These image issues continue to affect both old and new university members.
Good. Welcome back to campus. We're really glad you're
This
here.
is Preview Day at Kent State University. Prospective students and parents are visiting to get a taste of the university. In the coming months, they'll become the freshest ones at Kent State. But these students aren't the only ones getting a taste of Kent State for the first time. On July 1st, Dr. Beverly Warren will be the newest face in the presidential office when she takes over for retiring Dr. Lester Lefton. While President Lefton's legacy is robust, he also leaves a legacy of secrecy and distance. Dr. Warren will need to change that. As a student, what do you hope to see from her?
I certainly hope to see a more visible president, someone who's on campus a little bit more often. Came here and he did what he wanted.
Senior Natalie Moses interacted with President Lefton through her position as a member of the undergraduate student government. President Lefton's personality and his lack of engagement with students left Moses underwhelmed.
I would like to see more openness with student media, more willingness to talk and meet. Being more open in that way would really help. And just being more of a person than a figure, I think.
While Dr. Lefton's visibility across campus echoes a feeling of disconnect between the administration and students, there are other image issues and the ever-lingering impact of May 4th.
When I heard the shots, I just thought they were firecrackers.
Search Committee member Dr. Owen Lovejoy is a renowned anthropologist who teaches and conducts research at Kent State. He's been a faculty member here since 1968, meaning he's been on campus through 6 presidents and a lot of history.
Kent State became a center of national attention for that period of time and for the rest of our existence. People still remember Kent State as the place where 4 students died.
Kent State is making progress to overcome the haunting image of May 4th, but memories linger, as do taunts like can't read, can't write.
I hate the term can't read, can't write, Kent State more than anything. Like,
How can she change
how
that?
can we get rid of that? I mean, I don't know. Other than saying, look how many students we have, look how well they're doing, look at our alumni reach, like obviously we can read.
Many hope that Beverly Warren can change that perception.
I will say this, and this is no knocks against President Lefton, but everybody has a different style.
Director of Enrollment Management and Student Affairs, Greg Jarvie, has worked at Kent State since 1987, and his main responsibility is taking care of students on a day-to-day basis. He's interacted with many of the university's presidents, including working with Dr. Lefton through his entire tenure. Jarvie foresees what he calls a style difference with the arrival of President-elect Warren.
And I think we've already picked up very early that Dr. Warren's style is probably more transparent, probably more a type of collaborative with students, faculty, and staff. And again, it's a style difference. So that's what's being said, and I believe that's what we're going to get with President-elect Warren.
What is the hope and promise?
Dr. Warren's own attitude toward work and education has started to show as members of the Kent community dissect her past and look forward to her arrival.
2 PhDs, one of which she went back to get because she didn't think she was properly trained for the area in which she was specializing, which I find remarkable in terms of indicating what her level of motivation is.
While President-elect Warren shines in the classroom, she'll also need to continue the connection between downtown and the university. Kent City Manager Dave Roller worked closely with President Lefton to bring the city and university closer together. Both men were new to the city in 2006. Since then, they've collaborated on projects including the Esplanade expansion, Acorn Alley, and the PARTA Transit Center. Roller spoke about his hopes for Warren earlier this year on TV2's public affairs program, Portage Pulse.
I know in early conversations with Dr. Warren, she's right on the same page, and I have no reason to believe that we'll slow down. I actually hope we speed up.
Kent State just celebrated its centennial anniversary 4 years ago. In the 4 years since, the university has shown no signs of slowing down. Moses knows that while Kent State may have perception problems to overcome, it will continue to grow and stand as a top-tier university.
When I went to see other schools, especially in Pennsylvania, right up 79, there's a ton of smaller schools. None of them have that awe factor that you get at every angle from Kent now. You know what I mean? Like when you're driving in, you see the Esplanade and it just opens up. I don't know, I think it'll attract more students.
And when those students make their way to Kent State, they'll be welcomed by a fresh face going through changes not so different from their own.
Develop what I call a quality of place.
I don't have any doubt that we're going to get the best with Beverly Warren. I really believe she's going to do a great job for this institution.
The people Warren will interact with the most believe she'll be able to lead the university in the right direction. But to do that, she'll have to move forward from her controversial search, succeeding the highly scrutinized Dr. Lester Lefton and many of the historic Kent State image issues.